Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case Travel in Time Case 3 When in Rome. Let's unlock Chapter 2. Okay. Flavia, a politically active noblewoman, was strangled in a circus box belonging to her powerful opponent, the future Emperor Octavian. To be honest, it's not like... Katrina, boy do I have some exciting information. Spill it. Turns out that your victim was known for hosting orgies. She had one just last night at her villa. An orgy? Those parties with tons of food, lots of naked people and other shenanigans? Imagine what might have happened there, Katrina. I guess we better go see if any clues are left at the victim's villa. Okay. Maybe the killer went there. Yeah, parties where it was okay to be naked. The question why we were made naked it just stays with God. And people made clothes just so they can be warm, not about intimacy. The very first people that existed. So that would be Adam and Eve when they left Eden Garden. Oh no, where's the olive branch? Oh, there. Thank God. 8 seconds. I got it just in time. I was surprised you managed to find anything in this mess, Katrina. I guess the witness last night on Earth was pretty wild. Why not be wild? What are these pieces of leather? I agree. We better put it back together. And there's a pretty metal box, which... Ooh! What you doing with my box of Flamingo tongues, handsome. Hadn't noticed you at this party. The party is very much over. The hostage has been murdered. Flavia! Murdered? By Boschus. I need the tongues from that box. They'll restore my wits. Alright, we'll open the box and get you those tongues. Then you'll answer some questions. Okay, some drunk woman. Okay, first let's store this torn leather. Okay, a text on Latin. This sheet of letter has a writing on it, and at the top is our victim's name. There's too much to translate, Katrina. We better send this straight to Penelope. Okay, and that's gonna take 12 hours. Alright, let's open the metal box. Katrina, are those actual flamingo tongues in that box? Look like some tongues, so... Okay, let's get into that party, lady. Triple Hills will sub her up enough to answer our questions. And what do? Eat them? Let's go talk to her. I punk you for feeding my flamingo tongues, Turian Katrina. I need a from to go for life activities. Alright, you're chewing, yeah. I'm incapable of refusing a glass of Pompeian wine. Or 10. Did Flavia host a lot of parties? Oh, yes, my friend Flavia threw fabulous parties. If you had enough stamina. Flavia had a gift for knowing what desires needed to be explored. I always admired that about her, ever since we were young. I think it was her last one. I shall miss her a great deal. Okay, you just drink wine. What does this Latin text mean? Katrina, the letter shade you sent me was amazing. It inspired me for one of my stories. Stories? What are you writing? Can we read them? Read them? My stories are meant to be read, Katrina. I wouldn't want to bore you with them. Oh, I understand her, so. This sheet, on the other hand, is fascinating. See, Romans believed in gods from the heavens, but also from hell, the ones they'd summon for curses. They'd write a curse on a leather sheet, like this one, roll it up and put a nail through it. It's usually a list of the various body parts they wish to curse. But this curse sheet is more poetic. Listen to this. I command the gods curse Flavia. Let a rope tighten around her throat till her breathing ceases. Well, considering how she died, yeah. Rope tighten around her throat, that's how she was murdered. The girl wrote this curse. What's interesting about this profanation is that it's the same writing style as the poet Catullus, who died decades ago. Your girl must read a lot of his work to mimic Catullus' style so well. The girl may find peace while reading Catullus' poetry, but Caterina will find justice for Flavia's murder. All this talk of strangulation makes me crave some fresh air. How about we return to the square for more clues? Okay. Catullus and... who was he? I don't know him. Okay, let's get the chariot. Well, we are outside the arena. No, I'm gonna do without it. Let's go like a boss. I can't click on it. There, like a boss. Katrina, seems odd to have our victim's name on a burlap sack. Hopefully it's not another curse. It says, Flavia hoquidnam is quod festisti bihi. Let's see, it means, Flavia, how could you do this to me? Who wrote that? There's some powder on it, let's vacuum out a sample. And you never know what got mixed up in the trash. Let's pinch our noses and dig in, Katrina. You're gonna pinch your nose. And I'm gonna dig in. Well, I'm the one who should pinch my nose while digging through. And you're just gonna stand next to me and just watch for somebody approaching us. No need for anybody to think that we are not from this era. Let's get back to the time machine to put that powder from the burlap sack on the microscope, Katrina. Okay. Okay, now let's look through this trash pile. I'm gonna pinch my nose now. And dig. Found something. There was a bronze coin amongst the trash. It has Flavia's face on it. Strange, Katrina. I thought only Roman leaders had their faces on coins. Let's send this one to Orlando. Maybe some propaganda. since she was in politics. And that's gonna take 12 hours. Now let's see, what is this white powder? And that's flour. The powder sack was spelled flour. Can't say helps figure out who wrote the angry message. Sorry, Katrina, I was heading out to search for some ingredients when I heard you talk about spelled flour. It's a very respectable flour. I forgot that you were here. So I didn't expect you to pop out during an investigation. What's this about, respectable flour? Is there a disrespectable kind? Well, priests and priestesses use spelled flour when baking tributes for the gods. We know of one priestess, Claudia, the victim's daughter. She must be the one who wrote this angry message. I'm glad I could be of help to you, Ktria. Well, thank you for that, but I still don't like it because you're here. Well, Ktria, I still don't quite trust the bed, but I'll admit that she brings valuable insight. Okay, let's go see Claudia. Alright, one went wrong between mother and daughter. Claudia, we know you were angry with your mother. We found you wrote to her on this burlap sack. I know, it was foolish of me to vent my frustration that way. But one day, while baking Vessel's offering, I snapped. You see, I never wanted to become a priestess. My mother sent me to the temple against my will when I was 7 years old. Having a vessel in the family added to her prestige. Never mind that my life had to be put on hold for 30 years. I'm not allowed to love, and everything I do is for Vesta. I clean myself with body oil for Vesta. I drink Pompeian wine for Vesta. Reading Catulus Pose is my only release. By queerities, I deserve to have a full life with a mother who truly cared for me. But instead, I got Flavia. We're sorry to hear you are so unhappy, Claudia. I do pray you they'll let your feelings take over and make you do something you would regret. Ooh, it could be her. Let's check out this bronze coin. Why is our victim on the victim's face on a coin? Katria, what's Octavian like? He's famous for being very handsome, but also very smug. Well, it's been a while since we've seen him. He's not my favorite person. I heard he falls ill before a battle, conveniently making it impossible for him to leave his bed. And yet, he calls himself a military man. Sure, but does any of this have to do with the coin we sent you? Yes, you see, the coin wasn't made to honor Flavia, but to slander her. And the only one with the power to order such a thing is Octavian himself. The writing on it says, Fugibus politica stutus mulier, which means, stay out of politics, stupid woman. Well, we already knew that Octavian resented Flavia's involvement in politics because she supported Mark Antony's bid for power instead of his. He played reasonable about it, even said he'd invite her to his circus box out of politeness. Publicly slandering her isn't polite. Katrina, we better seek another audience with Octavian. Alright, so far you're not as creepy as Mark Antony. Okay, let's have a chat with Octavian. Great Counsel Octavian, it has come to our attention that you detested Flavia even more than you let on. You made a coin specifically to humiliate her. I did. It was the easiest way to sway the people of Rome against her, and it needed to happen before. Never mind. Before what, Great Counsel? Why act against Flavia now? Well, there is an upcoming vote in the Senate to decide who should get command of the Eastern Army, Mark Antony or me. And Flavia was persuading every senator to vote for that wretched Antony. She needed to be stopped by Jupiter. And now she has been stopped. Satiric Katria, I would be so cowardice to kill Flavia in my own circus box. I hope to convince her to join my side. I was willing to share my Pompeian wine and soothe her ear by reading my favorite Catfall's poems. I was even ready to get her some of my body oil. But now she's dead at the centers and must not think I did away with her. You better find who's responsible or I'll have you whipped. Oh, there's no need for that. Okay, I'll go and find the killer, unless it's you. There sure is a lot going on in ancient Rome, Katria, including this murder. Sounds like Carvitu had a busy life. She was involved in politics, much to Octavian's regret since she supported his rival. And was also known for her orgies according to her friend Balbina. But she wasn't looked up to as a mother. She sent her daughter away to become a vessel against her wishes. Roar. What, is that a lion or... Imagine having a parent who... Katria, what's that? Roar. Yeah, lion. Ah! Yeah, who's gonna stop the lion? Well, we are the soldiers, we gotta stop him now. Stop him somehow. Okay. We gotta start here, we gotta continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!